Welcome to Kentucky Football Nation. All right, guys, let's talk about the South Carolina upcoming game. Watched them play Missouri. I did a live in the second half. If you were on my live, you saw that. Let's go back to 2 weeks to the Vanderbilt game. We're going to do the two SEC games. I watched a little bit of Virginia Tech game. They were lucky to win that game. And then I didn't watch the South Carolina State game. So 2 weeks ago, they played Vanderbilt. Vanderbilt rushed for 146 yards. Look, guys, they can't stop the run. South Carolina's line play has just not been good at all on either side. The offensive line's awful. The defense is, once you get into the secondary and linebackers, they don't tackle. So Vanderbilt ran for 146. South Carolina against Vandy, 242 yards passing, 89 yards rushing. Now, to be fair, Sellers had to go out of the game. Here's a common theme. They had 8 penalties against Vanderbilt. Missouri game this past Saturday, 14 penalties, 22 penalties in 2 SEC games. They killed themselves. They could have had a chance to win this game. Sellers impressed me. 309 yards passing, 18 of 28, 2 touchdowns. He threw some really nice balls. This is when he's dangerous, when he is really becoming a good passer. Now, why aren't they running him? People can't figure this out. Okay, if you know football, why are they not running Sellers more? Because he had a head injury. He got hit in the head. He can't get hit in the head again, guys. If he gets a concussion, he's out for multiple weeks. Okay. And after they play us, they play LSU, Oklahoma, Alabama, Ole Miss, Texas A&M. How many of those games do you think they'd win without? How many games do you think they're going to win? How many would they win without Sellers? Probably not one. So look, he's going to throw on us. You're going to see short passes. That's why our defensive alignment is excellent for this. Alex Safari should have a good game. Our cornerback should have a good game. Linebackers, look, they're going to do the same thing they did against Missouri because it worked and they could have won the game. Now, they might throw in some different run plays and stuff like that. Now, they had -9 yards rushing against Missouri. They could not run the ball at all. So, yeah, 89 against Vanderbilt and then -9. And some of those were sacks against Missouri, Missouri didn't impress me, guys. I don't know about you guys. I mean, they didn't impress me. So, yeah, expect them to come out and play well, okay? I don't expect them to get a lot of penalties against us, but maybe they will, okay? Maybe people are calling for Shane Beamer because, if you have one bad year, unless you're in the good old boy network like Florida, Auburn, Hugh Freeze, plenty of chances. They're just now saying Billy Napier should be fired. You should have said that 2 years ago. But I understand South Carolina's not in the good old boy network, and neither are we. So, of course, if our coaches have one bad year, they got to go. That's the way it is. Maybe John Summerall's got to go. He lost. We'll touch on John Summerall real quick. I talked about him on my live. We're not going to bring him up anymore, guys. I made a video on John Summerall a couple months ago. Go back and watch it. Everything I said is true, and it's coming true. Now, we were supposed to be the Tulane game, and Tulane was supposed to be our game. We were supposed to lose 42-10, and they were supposed to hang in and be 30-23. But that's how it went down. Let's talk about South Carolina. Sellers can win the game on his own. He doesn't need any help. He damn near won that game just throwing the ball. So our defensive backs, and we have to play well. We need to get pressure on him. I don't think he's going to run that much because of the head injury. Because, like I said, if he gets a concussion, they have zero chance to win their next 5. Well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 games are brutal, and they don't have any chance to win without Sellers. But they got to win this game. If they lose this game, guys, it's I mean, just like I said about Lane Kiffin, if he would have lost to us and not made the playoffs, he'd have to leave. If Beamer loses us, he's done. So they are playing for their coach's job. Will they play hard? I think they will. Yes, we are a 5.5-point underdog. I've given you 3 bets on the first 3 games. They all hit. I'm giving you this bet. Bet the 5.5. I'm not telling you to bet the win line. I'm going to bet the win line, but I'm not telling you to do that. But I am telling you to bet the 5.5. And if it keeps going up the week to +6.5, +7, keep betting it. Just bet every one of those lines. This is going to be a close game, guys. We're going to cover the 5.5, just like we cover the 10.5 on Ole Miss. We're going to cover this because in 2 SEC games, they have given up 431 yards rushing. Okay. Good luck tackling McGowan and Dowdell because they run a lot harder than those Missouri boys. Okay. Good luck with that. look, we got a chance to win this game. We need to go on the road. We need to do it. Okay. Now remember, everybody said we would not win an SEC game. Well, let's find out. All right, guys, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please hit that subscribe button. I have a basketball section. We'll do basketball. We'll do watch parties, not for the South Carolina game because of my work schedule, but we will do watch parties for all the other games left on the schedule and some of the basketball games. So once again, thanks for watching.